Fields turn into cities, seemingly overnight. By the Tigris, a potter's hands shape cool clay, while a scribe presses a reed into a damp tablet, counting grains stacked high. Around 3,000 years before the Common Era, surplus becomes power. Stored harvests raise walls and councils along the Euphrates and the Nile. Wind lifts chaff over the Indus and Yellow River as ledgers and law codes knit farms to thrones. Empires are born from structure, but soon the search turns to spirit. In shaded courtyards, new ideas take root. Hinduism, Buddhism, and Confucianism sketch codes of duty, compassion, and harmony. How do you hold a society of strangers together? With shared stories, rituals, and ethics that turn difference into dialogue. By torchlight, elders recite law and sing origin tales. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam forge communities bound by covenant and faith, tying justice to the divine. These ancient frameworks still echo in our modern debates, shaping how we define our rules and our responsibilities to one another. At dusk, a bell rings in a caravanserai. Along the Silk Roads, the Indian Ocean, and across the Sahara, goods and ideas flow like arteries. Paper, the compass, and whispered cures travel one way. Plagues and pathogens travel the other. Open corridors invite both fortune and risk. On the steppe, hooves drum as the Mongol moment fuses continents into a single zone of exchange. But in the 14th century, the Black Death breaks the bargain. Populations fall, power tilts, and survivors must reimagine their world. In the wake of disaster, lights relight in libraries from Baghdad to Timbuktu, as a world already entangled forges new connections. Far to the west, canoes skim blue swells as cities rise in the Americas. Across oceans, societies flourish with their own logic. But as Renaissance creativity sparks and navigation improves, coastlines feel nearer. Horizons thin. Soon, those horizons will collide. The ocean becomes a highway. Salt stings the air on an Iberian deck. Months later, in a Caribbean harbor, seeds are traded while fevers stalk the shore. The Columbian Exchange remixes diets and destinies. Potatoes fatten European winters, horses and microbes redraw life in the Americas, and millions of people are forced across the Atlantic in chains. New tools and new ideas challenge old orders. Revolutions in America and Haiti claim a voice for the people, not the bloodline. Factories roar, cities swell. A global war culminates in the Holocaust, and in 1945, a new global body is formed to keep the peace, beginning a long, cold standoff. That pattern of connection and consequence still shapes our world. The same networks that once carried silk and spices now carry data and dilemmas at the speed of light. We have inherited a history of exchange, of collision, of ideas that bind and technologies that divide. And we now face the choice of what comes next, whether our unprecedented connection will lead to greater care or greater control.